Hey everybody, welcome back. And today I want to talk about something a bit more, a bit beyond gameplay. We're taking a break from the Boma fight. Anyway, let's go. So, skills right here. Now you might not know what I'm talking about, but for some reason they won't allow me to write passive or skills. So I just ended up having to be like schools. I don't know. Anyway. Today we're talking about units with the hardest passive names. I think that the hardest passive names, it just goes hard, right? Starting off, we have Vegeta and Nappa. Specifically Vegeta here. We have the Prince cometh. Royalty is here. He's here, and he's here to fight. Yeah, the Prince cometh. Like, what? The Prince cometh? I don't know what they were doing with this, but, it fits, right? Royalty cometh. Like, cometh. Really? Anyway, moving on. We have this Blue Goku. The only Future Saga we have. No. Yeah, the only Future Saga Goku we have. But his passive name is just Breach. What? Breach. Like, that goes hard, right? Breach. Like, the only Future Saga Goku we have, but, they went with... He's not good, right? He's not good. I haven't even easy A'd him, because I don't want to waste the medals. I'm waiting on getting my Int UI. Eventually I'll get him. But, yeah, Breach. There's another one. Here we have Tech Gogeta. Now... Specifically Gogeta here. Must see drama. Like, must see. They're telling you to go see the movie. It's not being in the cinema anymore because it's been years, right? But Fusion Reborn. Not only is that the name of the movie, but it's a must see drama. Like, that goes hard, right? That's amazing. That's great. It's like when they hit these. They hit them, When they miss, then, they certainly miss, bro. Like, when they hit, they hit. We have Exchange Boo here. We have Beast of Destruction. Beast? Beast? He thinks he's Beast Gohan. Beast of Destruction? Like, that goes hard, right? Here we have... he's on demonic power, right? He's on a team with Beast. Double Beast. I just think it's great. Moving on. We have Ginyu Force Finish Sign. Now, there's a reason they're posing like that. Because, once the Ginyu Force comes out, it's over. They're all dead, right? But that doesn't mean they weren't, like, one of the strongest members of the Frieza Force. They're elites, the ultimate fighting squadron right here. Finish sign. They kill you and they hit the pose. They hit you with the Ginyu Force. It's just great. It's lovely. The Ginyu Force. Moving on. We have Vegito here. We have... It's just die. Simple. Just simple as that. Die. Transformed. Okay, there you go. This is the end, right? I feel like die goes a little bit harder. Right? Moving on. Advantage of light speed. Yeah. This, I feel like this is one of the coolest units. The only extreme Goku we have. Because it's a hit and Super Saiyan. So it's hit first and Goku second, even though, he's technically behind Goku. But advantages of light speed. Both of them moving at light speed. They got shocking speed, right? Level 10. I'm waiting on their easy A. I hope they get a good one. Tournament of Power, they're back in business, right? So, the clock's ticking for them. They're at 69% right now, but I haven't unlocked the node or anything, just because I'm waiting on that easy A. I hope it's good. I hope it is. Because one of the best OSTs I've ever heard. Moving on. Yeah, we have When True Anger Awakens. He's got the revive. You can't keep him down. This is what happens when true anger awakens. the extraordinary super warrior, like the Super Saiyan Rage. He's mad. And, yeah, where is it? Yeah, he's on Exploding Rage. Powerful comeback. When true anger awakens. Yeah, that goes hard. Ooh, here we go. A little extra from Shenron. I mean, there's a reason why he was number one for so long, right? The run this Piccolo had, I don't know. Like, do you think any unit will come close to that? Maybe like, no, I can't think of anyone. Like, I wasn't playing back when like all the super good units, right? Like Kale and Khalifa, when they dropped, right? They were good. I don't know for how long though, but like this Piccolo, he like Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? He's in the Hall of Fame right there. He's up there with the greatest units of all time. That little extra from Shenron, and it went a long way. It went a long way. It went more than a long way. It went all the way. Man. And you know, you can still use him to this day. It's not like he's unusable. You know, you might struggle a little bit, but he's, you know, put him on the Beast team. Beast of Destruction. Put him on Beast team. Superheroes. Like, I feel like superheroes, every unit 1 through 6 is just perfection. It's just greatness. You know, you might not use him on superheroes, but you can definitely do it. Like, he might not perform as great. He might get overshadowed by some of the others. But when that giant form comes out, right? At this point, it's not about the damage anymore. He does his crits, right? He does his additionals. Well, I don't think he has crit. No, he just has additional. But he's tech for a reason. Because he brings the tech. He brings that giant form. He brings that boss nullification of the boss super cancelling. Yeah. Super tech. He's super duper tech. Moving on. Now, these blues, right, you know, they've been ridiculed, right? Yeah, they're at the bottom of the barrel in terms of how good of a unit they are. They were good on release, kind of. Nah, we won't rewrite history. They were good on release. They were good for the dismal future, the instant pressure, that dodge, right? They can still get cut up, but like most of the units can, except like Future Gohan, back in that meta. God smashing power, like the only thing you'll be smashing using these blues is your phone. Okay, my phone just dropped, right? Anyway, we have Vegito here. We have all-rounder's grand performance. All-rounder he is. Do you know why? Because he's got that damage reduction. He's got the effective against all types. He's got that dodge. He's got the additional, right? He doesn't have crit, does he? Nah, but yeah, super effective ain't as good as crit. But you know, you give him crits, right? Mine has 10 crit. I mean, that's good enough, right? The God impact as well. I feel like, you know, you think of these blues and you're like, man, they really did this to Vegito. You know, the first Vegito we got in years, and they did this. Vegito, right? I feel like you can still try, you know, if you really love Vegito. Like, I love Vegito, right? I think he's so cool, but it's like he's past his time, you know, even Vegito. The thing is, right, people talk about this unit being bad. They're talking about the blues, but like at this point, Vegito, like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. At this point, it's just, you can get stuff done, but it's going to be tough, you know. It's not going to be easy. I still like this unit. The OST is great. The animations, man, they really could have, like, that 12 key, I think the opening shot is like the only good part. But like everything else, the 18 key as well, like they really, like, did the anime really look that bad? I'll have to rewatch that, because it's like, this is supposed to be 1-to-1, right? And like, you know, the Vegito special, he never did that move, right? He never did the final flash, but he's capable of doing it, and you know, they tried their best, right? I think Vegito, the 18 keys, like they put all the budget into that basically, but like everything else, it doesn't really look good. It looks bad. It looks bad. The The active skill though, that looks fine. That looks great, amazing even. But like everything else, like you can tell where the budget went. Even the fusion, I feel like that's pretty good. But like everything else, anyway, moving on. We have this Super Saiyan 4 Broly, Limit Breaking Devil. Now, here's another one of the units that, it wasn't really that useful, right? He launches an additional when facing two or more enemies. When, the meta is more like one enemy that kind of hits really hard. Like that Dragon Ball Super, no, Dragon Ball Heroes, Red Zone. Did they bring it back last year? I don't remember. I was playing, but I don't remember. Anyway, the Dragon Ball Heroes Red Zone, it's like, that's easier. And like, that's easier than normal because it's limited time. What is this? Great chance of a super type when there's a fused fighter category enemy. Like they gave him restrictions based on enemy. Like that's never a good idea, right? If it's based on ally, that's a little bit more feasible, right? But based on enemy, like, because what if the enemy isn't a fused fighter, and then you locked yourself out of a free additional? That doesn't mean the passive name doesn't go hard though. Limit Breaking Devil, like that's just, and that pose as well. Like is this guy super class? Look at that superhero lightning. Moving on, Dr. W's deed. There's a reason he's called Dr. W, because this Black Janemba, like the TUR, he was great. He was good. Right, for his time, right? Now you're not really gonna get use out of him because of the crossover restrictions, right? But you bring this guy and you can potentially do stuff, right? Dr. W, there's a reason he's called Dr. W. Moving on. Ooh, terror of 0% consciousness. Like, he can still think for himself, like, like a no, how we eat chocolate. In the time chamber, right? But this is before, right? Before he found out there was no chocolate. He just put the hand up in the sky and killed everyone. Everyone died. And they didn't see it coming. That's the terror of 0% consciousness. He has no remorse. He didn't, mercy? What's mercy? I only know Super Boo. Secret Nah, that's not it. Here we go. Right. So I was talking about passive names. I forgot that what I was talking about for this Trunks, technically it's the active skill name. The Man Who Lived Through Hell. Like, if that was the passive name, then it would be on this list. We're gonna have to. Actually, no. You can stay. Right? We're counting it. We're a bit of an exception, right? Super Trunks. He's an explosive unit. Locked behind one of the worst passives of all time. Like, what is this? High chance to guard? They restricted a high chance to guard? Are you kidding me? And not only is it not like, like Prime Battle Goku, he has a great chance to guard, right? I think it's slot 1 or 2. But this guy, you gotta bring half a team for him to potentially be useful. Like, come on. What were they thinking with this? This Super Saiyan Trunks is like one of the worst bases ever. But like the explosive power that they locked behind it, like, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know, like more animations is good, right? But I feel like if they're gonna do this, they should. I don't think they play the game. They don't play the game, because if they do, they would know that Andros Cell Saga, right? Like it was ass back when he. Oh. It was terrible back when he dropped, right? You had to use like Super Saiyan Gohan and like, Cell and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I don't get it. One of the worst passives ever. But like the active skill name though, the Man Who Lived Through Hell. The only one who's going to be living through hell is you trying to get Super Trunks out. 5 attacks? Like, I don't know. 5 attacks? Wait, no. Yeah, Super Trunks. 5 attacks or when there's a cell. Like, cell enemies. Anyway, that's Super Trunks. doesn't really count technically. It was me just complaining about Super Trunks, right? Because it's like Easy A's got to fix him. It's a passive transformation, so they can do something here. Moving on, we have Gogeta's Light. Need I say any more? Yes, I do need to say more, because here we have Gogeta's Blue Light. Now he's blue. Now he's blue. His hair's blue. His aura's blue. Look at that blue. Gogeta's Blue Light. Is that not just like one of the hardest passive names? Like, they put his name in the passive. Like, he did he write this? He probably did. Gogeta, he probably wrote his own passive. He's like, yeah, this is a fan-made unit. Yeah. Moving on. Ooh, here we go. Zamasu shall rule all, and rule all he did. Do you know why? Zamasu, he won. You know, yeah, he got sliced in half, but he won. He did. Infinite Zamasu, a universe named Zamasu. Now, this isn't just Zamasu, right? This is Infinite Zamasu. Yeah, he's a floating head, but who isn't, you know? When you're infinite, who cares? Look at that. Not only is he covering the earth, but he's covering everything. He's everything. He's everything. Not to mention that Int Zamasu. Shout out to Int Fusion Zamasu. Zamasu's the power of the universe. May he rest in peace. Not Zamasu. I just mean that unit, right? Because it's like, they did him dirty, man. The Fusion Zamasu thing. Like, this is half corrupted Fusion Zamasu. That's who he is. He's not just Fusion Zamasu anymore. He's Infinite Zamasu. Now there's... Ooh, yeah. Here we go. The very last chance. You know, the intro, Entrusted Will. In my opinion, the whole of the Tournament of Power should be on Entrusted Will. But, you know, I guess he just lucked out. And, like, look at that art as well. Doesn't that look great? The very last chance. This was it, right? His chance to win. The very last chance. Now there's one more. A unit I don't have. There is one more character who I think has one of the hardest passive names. Unacquired, extreme, tech. And that is, where is he? Oh, he's gonna be down or up. Where is he? He's extreme tech. Ooh, here we are. Yeah. Demon on the Loose. Dude, the way this guy was taking on Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, it's like, this is a demon. You know, brutal berserker. A real demon. He's beyond demon. Now, he's Super Saiyan 4. You know, he's not just legendary Super Saiyan. He's legendary Super Saiyan 4. One of the hardest passive names. Demon on the Loose. The hardest passive name. That'll do it. That's it. The end of the video. Those are just, I feel like, some of the hardest passive names in the game. When they bring out more units, I'll look at those passives, right? I'll update the list whenever it happens. But for now, let's end it here. I'll see you all in the next one. Turn on those post notifications. Subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. Okay, so technically, it was Super Saiyan, it was Limit Breaker Broly who fought Vegito Blue and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. But that doesn't mean it's not the same man. This is the same guy. The same Super Saiyan 4 Broly. I mean, they got the Fused Fighter in the passive, right? The Fused Fighters, they got the two enemies, but it just didn't mesh well with how the game was going, right? But that doesn't mean this Broly isn't pure aura. He's just raw aura, raw power. Look at that pose. He was bashing their heads together. That Broly, what was it? Cover change Broly, or the unique gauge on that red Broly in Legends? Like, is that not like That's awesome. That's great. And that'll do it. Finally. See you in the next one.